Is it cheaper to craft your cosplay?
It really depends on what it is. So when it comes to cosplay, if you're going to buy it, it's convenient, but it can be expensive, especially if it is commissioned. The trade-off when it comes to making your own stuff is the time and trial and error, because I could easily purchase feathers for Poison Ivy that cost me, I don't even want to think about how much the feathers cost me, or I could have took the hours upon hours it would have took to craft individual foam feathers that look like ostrich feathers. I didn't feel like doing that. I just wanted to glue my feathers on and go. So I bought feathers and glued them versus sitting at my desk with the EVA foam and my X-Acto knife, making these tiny little incisions and shaking them to see if it's going to flow like an actual feather.
Wow.
Me personally, I think that too. It always depends like on the cosplay. In my case, it's been a lot cheaper because like I mentioned earlier, back in like 2016, 2015, and I was buying all these suits. A suit might be like $200, and then I have to buy like the armor pieces for it, and it all like pretty much like adds up. So I could spend like $500 on an intricate suit. Now, since it's like a more well-renowned hobby, is getting even more pricey. So it really just depends. Now, if I make my stuff, it might be like half of that. Like I could do, like I want to say for my Bakugo bill, I might have spent maybe $200 on the entire thing, but you can tell because it looked like a $1,500 costume. So it just like kind of depends. Of course, going like the EVA foam route, that's gonna be a lot cheaper than like going with 3D printing. I got into resin around last year, and I got my second sponsorship. And resin, a typical bottle can be easily $60, and that's for only 1 kilogram. So if you waste resin, like that's like you're burning your entire wallet. So you kind of have to be careful, and you have to run tests and all that kind of stuff. It's like kind of like just playing around with things and finding your niche. And as soon as you find that niche, then you expand on it by trying other materials.
Now, for any one of y'all that craft and build and sew and create your own cosplays, where did you